What's up? Welcome to log 96. I will be keeping this very short because it is 12:23 a.m. on a Friday morning, Thursday night, more or less. Yeah, luckily, don't worry, I was not up this late working. However, I do regret that the day was going so well, but then at the end of today, I pushed it just a little more. I wanted to edit yesterday's video, and yesterday's video was long. And I had to update DaVinci Resolve, so for some reason the rendering speed is so much slower. I don't know if it's the settings I was using or whatever for my laptop is just getting too old for the newer software or what, but it took an hour to render. So that kind of ate up my movie time, so we did not watch the movie today. I know, it's very unfortunate, and I was really looking forward to it, honestly, but yeah. I would have watched it later tonight, but then my friends came, and then we were playing games together, so at least there was that, I guess. But I'll be drawing a little bit before bed, but I do have another early-ish wake up. Not 6:30 early, but like probably 7 or 8. Because, yeah, we got some painting, and then, of course, you know, the rest of the stuff. But, okay. In terms of today, overall was a nice day, all things considered. I mean, the pressure is still very much on. I would not say I was breathing freely today, but certainly better than like 2 days ago. I really like my little proposition that I came up with last night, where I was like, okay, yes, this is just the challenge time, you know? It's not a crunch, it's not something that like is happening to me. I was starting to feel like a victim, I guess. I was starting to feel powerless because I was just complaining all the time and saying that this was just so much bigger than me. But like, no, it's work. I can do that. And I'm not dismissing the amount of work, I'm just reminding myself that I'm capable. So that's cool. And also listening to the Wii Party soundtrack helped a lot, actually. It just made me think of all of this stuff being games. But like, man, today was back to back to back stuff. Like, I couldn't even use a timer today because I only had about an hour to spend on each task because I just had, yeah, back and forth. And I walked across campus like 5 different times today because I used all my free time back editing here. And all of my things on campus were happening out there. So it was just back and forth. And then I had Zumba. I had my last Zumba class tonight, and it was sweet. My Zumba instructor, she got me an alumni shirt, and she said she's gonna try and go to my graduation, which is really cute. It's more than cute. It's actually really sweet. I'm touched. But I mean, today is last day of classes. Last day April. Technically, it's already May and Friday because it's almost 12:30. But for the sake of being dramatic, we'll dismiss that for now. And I got one last sweet doodle session in, because that is one thing that I will miss the most about class, like just the class environment. Just nice, long, boring lectures where you're sitting there, you're still being productive because you're absorbing educational information, but like there's a blank sheet of paper right in front of you, or an iPad. But I mean, paper and pen, it's got that good texture to it, but like, and then you can just draw, you can zone out and draw, and it's beautiful. And there was a visiting artist as a part of my class. And the funny thing is, he was actually talking a lot about a lot of similar things, like his stance on creativity and how he sees his practice and stuff. And a lot of it was from like the artist's way. He wasn't referencing it directly, but it was very similar, the ideas, and I was totally agreeing. I was like, man, this guy's onto something. And he is like a insanely talented glass artist. Like, make these glass flame made glass melted flowers inside spheres, crazy stuff. But that was cool, and I ended up really, really liking the doodles I did. They were all very swirly and loose, because I was inspired by what he was saying about beauty, like aesthetic beauty, being, it resonates with the soul kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, alright, I'll make doodles that just resonate with my soul. I'll just do things that I know I love to see. Things that I find beautiful. So I just got into it. I did like completely self-indulgent stuff. I made it just for me. And I noticed I did some things different. Some things were swirlier, some things were looser, and it was fun. It was very fun. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. I did still manage to do an hour of comic time. It felt completely useless a minute before. I was like, this is a waste of time. I should just cut this and work on editing. But then I did a mini compromise. I was like, okay, fine. I'll just only do 30 minutes. And then 30 minutes in, I was like, okay, no, yeah, we'll do the full hour. And that was good. I really like the way this next episode is going. It's going to be so dramatic, and there's going to be so much double meaning. And I'm actually going to be using a lot of visual storytelling in that, which is fun. But did that, and then I did the editing, and I genuinely did want to just watch all the way through yesterday's vlog, because I really like a lot of the things I said, and I stand by a lot of, you know, the new thoughts that have bubbled up, just different stances on work and stuff. And I think it's probably a good thing that I haven't really made any comics about this stuff yet. Like, I've been visualizing, thinking. I have like half of 3 different ideas, but I'm still figuring things out. I gotta cook even more. So yeah. And tomorrow, we didn't. There weren't a lot of fun art things to share today, but tomorrow, I'm gonna compile the animation. I'm gonna get that. It's gonna be so fun, and I'm gonna finish my self-portrait, and it'll be Friday, which means no more classes ever. That is a little crazy to think about. But man, okay, I'm getting tired now. We are crashing. So I think overall, I was doing pretty okay at trying to, like, you know, stay in the present, live in the moment. Still definitely a struggle. This was not perfect. Not even close to perfect. Even, like, I know perfect isn't the goal, because it's impossible. But there was lots of room for improvement, which is good, I guess. So yep. One day at a time. One moment at a time. Although I gotta say, after Zumba, my roommates were not here. So I put on the Mamma Mia soundtrack. And I blasted it. And I sang loud. And that was very fun. Yep. So I'm gonna try and get a decent-ish sleep. And say goodnight for now, and I will see you tomorrow in log 97.